last 10 years, I believe I've spent quite a lot of money in buying Starbucks drinks. So, as mentioned earlier, if I have bought Starbucks share 5 years ago, let's say at this price point, $38. Okay, I've done a simple calculation back in 2014. Let's say I have bought 100 shares of Starbucks at $38, which could have cost me about $3,800. Okay, right now, there is a split of Starbucks shares in 2015, 9th of April. Okay, there's a split here. So, what does it mean by split? The share is going to split by half, and then you have, fair enough to say that you have from 100 shares, now you have 200 shares. And you have, from the beginning buying cost, you have still used $3,800 to buy 200 shares. So, if we compare to today, the Starbucks shares is market price is $86, and you have 200 shares in your account. Let's do a quick calculations. 86 times 200. The shares of Starbucks which you hold 200 units today would worth $17,200. Alright, let's do a quick profit ratio. How do we do the profit ratios? $17,200 minus $3,800, which is what you invested in the very beginning, and divide by the original invested sum. Then you have about the profit ratio of 3.52. Alright, just 3.53. So in this, you will translate into the ROI, return of investment, of 353%. It's a short time span of how many years? 5 years. It's just 5 years. And this calculation is done without the dividend issued. Imagine if you put in all the dividends you have into the same share, it is definitely exceed 353%. So gentlemen, this is something that if I can switch the time back to 5 years ago, I will definitely put more. I'll definitely buy more shares of Starbucks. It's never too late. Since I've been drinking Starbucks and I've been spending good money on Starbucks, I think I am going to collect more shares of Starbucks. What's it about you?
Hi everyone, just want to share something with you. Probably some of you may know, some of you may not have heard of this. Okay. Now, if you look at the slide here, I believe everybody knows Robert Downey Jr., who hasn't watched Iron Man. Few. Okay, so according to this reference here, Robert Downey is a New York-born actor and also a producer, and his net worth is $300 million US. It's a pretty large sum of money. I know, a lot of people envy Robert Downey Jr., a lot of people iconize him, yeah? And people are thinking that, oh, that must be one talented and lucky fellow who was in the right place at the right time and all that. So, though a lot of us want to be like Robert Downey, I mean, like, more likely his bank account, rather than his talent. But the thing is, like, not everyone is as fortunate as Robert Downey. Even you have like past actors like Brendan Fraser who made it big in his 20s and all that. You know, life comes along the way, things happen, you can lose your fame as well. Okay? Now, here is a chance whereby everyday people just like you and me can have a slice of this number here. Okay, now I'm not talking about filming. I'm talking about a very good example here, McDonald's Corporation. You know that every time that you, your wife, you know, your parents, your kids go to McDonald's for a Happy Meal, what are you actually doing? You are actually building the portfolio of McDonald's, whether you know it or not. Okay, now just take a look here. This is McDonald's Corporation. This source is from Google Finance, yeah? We claim no rights of ownership here, just using this as a source of reference. So here, as you can see, McDonald's Corporation here currently one stock of McDonald's stands at, I bring it to 200, okay? So it's about $207, okay? So if you were to look at this graph here, you will see that the market capitalization, in other words, market capitalization is an analogy of net worth comparable to a human being, okay? So the market capitalization of McDonald's is about 150 billion, okay? Downey is 300 million, so we're talking about a difference of 1,000 times here, okay? No, I'm not comparing McDonald's with Robert Downey, don't get me wrong. I'm just helping you to understand, all right? So as you see here, McDonald's was listed way back in 1979. A lot of people are born that year. I was. Okay. So anyway, back in that year, one stock of McDonald's was only $1. Yeah. Okay. As of today, okay, I'll just shift this graph to 5 years. As of today, one McDonald's stock is $209. Simple mathematics, you don't need any calculator. What basically that is a 200 times appreciation. Okay. This is an overview of the McDonald's price performance. Okay. I'll give you a closer look. So as you can see here, McDonald's was listed back in 1966. And if you actually look over here, the lowest price possible entry was actually 16 cents. Okay, all right. Now keep that in mind. Don't forget that. Remember what I'm saying here. Okay. So I'll fast forward it to today. Okay. Currently, one McDonald's stock stands at about $200. Okay. Now you may be thinking that, wow, that's a lot. But don't miss out some important points. You see the D's and the S over here, all right? D basically stands for dividends. So if you own the share, it means that McDonald's is gonna pay you dividends. It could be yearly, could be twice in a year, could be 3 or 4 times in a year, all right? That one we need to refer to the chart. Now, some of you will be asking me, what does the S stands for? S here stands for split. It simply means that one share, for every share that you own, you now have 2. Or it could be one share that you own, now you have 3. It could be even 5. So I can't really tell you how many times the appreciation is, but I believe you get the idea. Now, if you are a smart person, and if you eat at McDonald's every month, every week, or even your children go there every day, wouldn't you want to own a piece of that? I leave that to you. See you.
Hi guys, this is Marco. I know Mike 5 to 6 years ago, and I think back in 2015, he told me, hey bro, if you have money, put some money into Starbucks, get some Starbucks shares. This is my personal experience, and I missed the boat. Check the Starbucks price, share price now, it's about $80+. Imagine if I invested into Starbucks 5 years ago, I could be 5 or 6 times richer than what I'm having right now. So I do not want to miss the boat anymore. I'm going into the market. I'm going to make myself more money in the next 10 years.
Hello guys, basically I think Marco just mentioned that a few years back I told him about Starbucks. Okay, let's analyze what actually is value investing. Okay, I believe a lot of people heard about Warren Buffett. Okay, talk about stock market. Okay, so the first question in value investing here is, I want to ask your guys here is, do you have the patience, okay, to wait for 5 to 10 years? So if your question say no, you want to see the result tomorrow, or you want to see next month or next year, well, all the best to you guys. I think this is not the type of investment that you are looking for. Why? Okay, most of the people invest in asset classes like commodities, gold, like in forex. Okay, their purpose actually is to get a fast return. So I have a question: is this group of investors millionaire today, or are they losing their money? Well, I think in the markets, 90 to 95%, after a year, 2 years, 3 years, I believe most of these so-called investors, or I call them a speculator, are losing money. Why? Because they actually speculate, okay, and because they don't have the fundamentals to support it, okay. So in the end of the days, you know, in long-term basis, you can see all these people will get up from the market and do other things. However, I'm in stock market already more than 10 years. Okay, when I started, basically it's the same thing. I invest in forex, I invest commodities, futures, you name it. Okay, and I find out that, okay, basically in the end of the day, stocks is still the real asset class which you can invest. And of course, if you have extra times, you also can learn about stock options, which is equity options, which actually can make you, steady income. Okay, but anyway, every investment class, any asset class, they have a pro and con. So today, I just want to teach you something that is very simple, okay, but not easy to do. It's very simple. You heard about it? It's very simple, but not easy to do. Why is not easy to do? Because of human nature. Okay, human nature, people want their money fast. Okay, so when they want money fast, normally when stock go down, what they do? They will sell. Right, they will sell. When stock go up, what they do? Okay, they will buy more. Okay, so contradicting, okay, to a value investor. Okay, to a value investor, we like cheap sell. Okay, you like sales. Okay, I give you a very good example. If you can buy a cup of Starbucks, okay, with 5 ringgit rather than 10 ringgit, okay, it's the same coffee, same taste. During the promotion period, which one you want to buy? I'm very sure you will choose the 5 ringgit. It's the same thing at the stock. When the market go down, actually is the best time to buy the stock rather than to sell the stock. But because of the human nature, again, towards determinant, greed and fear. So normally people will sell the stock during the panic time. Whereas a true value investor will come in during this time. Let me illustrate it with a chart here. Okay, so I started invest in Starbucks. Okay, I think everybody knows Starbucks. Okay, so basically, okay, before you look into the companies, okay, try to study about the business. What actually is this company doing? Starbucks Corporation is an American coffee company and coffee house chain, and it founded in Seattle, Washington in 1971. Okay, so as of early 2019, the company operates 30,000 locations worldwide. Just imagine, coffee companies, they have 30,000 locations worldwide. That's a lot. And they're still actually expanding, meaning that possibility for the stock to go up is still there. Why? Because the company is still growing. Of course, when you look at it, okay, it actually founded in Pike Place Market. I've been to this place because I invest in Starbucks, so normally I need to go back to the HQ. It's just a very normal coffee shop. The logo actually is a very old logo, okay, but people queue up there because that is where the Starbucks come from, origin from. Okay, of course, you look at the CEO is Calvin Johnson. It's not used to be a if not the CEO, not Calvin Johnson's when Starbucks have a tremendous growth. Okay, so the CEO basically is what do you call it? What is his name already? Okay, Howard Schultz. Okay, Howard Schultz actually is the guy who brings Starbucks to the peak. Okay, however, the legacy has been continued by Calvin Johnson. I think he's doing a good job. Okay, the headquarters again in Seattle, Washington, United States. Okay, so don't confuse with Washington DC. Okay, Washington actually is a step in, in US. Okay, the top of on the north side of the US. Okay, so the founder basically Gordon Bocuse, Jerry Bowen, another guy is called Jeff Sturt. Okay, all these I think you not really need to know because it's long time already. Okay, but you need to know about Starbucks, how it originated. Okay, how they make money. That's the most important thing. Because when you want to invest in stock, you don't need to analyze it. Oh, is Donald Trump is going to say something today? Okay, is anything going to happen in Iran? If you want to invest in oil, and you want to invest in gold, you are worried about something good is happening. Why? Because you invest in gold, something bad is happening. Okay, the gold price will go up in the market. Okay, but when you invest in a business, it's totally different. Especially you are a value investor. Why? Because when you are a value investor, okay, you are actually invest in something that is making money, okay, for the shareholder, for the investor. Why a stock price can go up? It's very simple, because the money, okay, that the man, okay, used to expand the business, and then some of them you pay the shareholder in form of dividend. Okay, so when you look at I think Starbucks, I think the business model I no need to explain. Why? Because everybody know. Okay, it actually a franchise concept. Okay, in Malaysia, every country they actually have a different concept of franchise. In Malaysia, actually they appoint Berjaya Coffee to become the master franchise, which actually I think hold all the Starbucks store in Malaysia. Okay. Let me tell you what is called value investor. Okay, let's say now it's 2019. We don't need to talk about long times ago. We just talk about 15 years ago. What actually is 15 years ago? It's 2004, right? Okay, it's 2004. All right. Okay. Let's say when you zoom into the chart. Okay. Okay. So let's say when you zoom into the chart. Okay, you take a look of the chart here. It's 2004. Okay. I think I'm going to use Yahoo Finance. Okay, because Yahoo Finance is another chart which actually Yahoo Finance. You don't need to have a complicated. Okay, you don't need to have a very, very complicated software to analyze this chart, because I'm not going to ask you to trade in and out every day Starbucks. Okay, so when you look at Yahoo Finance, okay, you can get it free. Okay, so Starbucks is here. So let's see. Okay, then I zoom it out in a full screen. Okay, so you can see a clearer pictures. Okay, so basically full screen doesn't work. Okay. What happened?
It's running.
It's running.
It's going to take a longer, slightly longer.
I see. Okay. Okay, here you go. Okay, because this is an interactive chart, so maybe it take a bit times for it to load. Okay, the stocks. Okay, the chart. Okay, so we're talking about because our subject today actually is a value investing, so the chart is not available. It's impossible. I think some technical issue. Okay, and maybe okay. Let's say 15 years ago. Today is what? Today is October 16. Yes, we point at the time of October 16. Okay, it's somewhere around here. Okay, let's say, because the period is long time ago. Okay, the share price is roughly about $38. Okay, today the price is about $86. Okay, well, you will see, well, it's not really a great appreciation, but however, I just let you know, okay, this is actually after split. What do you mean by after split? Okay, I believe you can see one hidden thing here is a split here, okay, because I go through this period, I know that. Okay, this is a 1S here. Okay, you see a split. Okay, what do you mean by split 1 to 2? Okay, okay, split 1 to 2. What do you mean by split 1 to 2? Okay, split 1 to 2 meaning that is if you own one Starbucks stock before September, 4th of September, okay, you own one share before that, okay, after 4th of September, you will get 2 shares. Okay, just now, our projection actually is for 2014, you buy in Starbucks. So you buy it about $38, let's say. Okay, meaning that after almost 1 year you buy it, congratulations. Why? Because Starbucks actually split the share. Okay, so it's 38, you will get 1919. One share become 1919. However, after the split, you can see you cannot using 38 actually as a benchmark already. You have to using 19 because your share will be split into 2 already. Okay, because you buy one share, split into 2 already. So the $38, okay, you become 19. So $19 become $86. Okay, $19 becomes $86. Guys, this is called capital appreciation. Okay, $19 become, okay, you do a rough math here. Okay, how many times returns? Okay, let's see. $19. Okay, 19 is a 19, okay, 19, so you're using 86 minus 19, you will get 67, okay, 67 you divide by 19 US dollars, okay, you get almost like 300% return, 300% return throughout 15 years, okay.
5 years?
Pardon?
2014 to 2019.
Yeah, 2014. Oh, this is 2014. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. I thought it's 15 years. It's 5 years, correct?
It is 5 years.
So it's about 350% return in 5 years time. So you are getting, you divide, let's say we're using a straight line. Okay, so you divide by 5. How much are you getting?
2000? No.
So every 350% you divide by 5 years, you are getting about 70 over percent. 70 over percent appreciation every year. Let me tell you, is this a good investment or not? Of course, definitely it's good. It's what called money works for you. Guys, let me tell you, this is not the only thing you get. You actually get a dividends also. So in fact, actually you can reinvest your dividend every quarterly if you want. You can see this this is all the dividends. Okay, this is all the dividends. Okay, so in a nutshell, if let's say you look at 10 years chart, okay, let's say we go back here, it's almost like 10 years. Yeah, this is almost 10-year chart. Okay, yeah, exactly, it's more 10 years. So you bought it at $10. Okay, so $10 after split, your cost is only about $5. So $5, today your $5 become $86. Guys, how many percent returns? Do your own maths. It's quite mind blowing. Okay, from $5 to $86.
Don't forget the dividends and the splits.
Exactly. No, this is already affected in the split already because we started at $10. Okay. So 10 years ago, if you invested in Starbucks, you are richer many times because your $5 become $86. If 5,000, it become 86,000. Okay. If you really have times, I mean, you really have some money during that period. You have, let's say, 50,000 you put into the Starbucks. It will become 860,000 US dollars. This is called value investing. So this is one of the stocks. One of the stock only, you know, which I traded it actually at 2012 to 2014. Okay, and even the appreciation is not so high. Okay, I make a lot because they were involved options, which I'm not going to touch this topic because it's more technical topic. However, I tell you today's, if you want to have a value investing, okay, this is a very good example already. I tell you. Okay, people who only buy and hold, and another lessons we're going to learn one is called cost averaging method, which you don't care about when the stock is coming down, but constantly you invest based on the determines time period, either 1 month or quarterly or half yearly or even yearly. Okay, so if you have every month you have extra money, you just like a saving you put into the Starbucks stock every month. Well, I believe, guys, today's 10 years ago, if you do that today, if you're not a millionaire, you know, I mean, it's impossible. You do your own math, you know that, right? Okay, so this is simple and easy way to make your money works very, very hard for you. Any questions?